here we have something very interesting. Two Rebbetzins, rabbis' wives, successfully argued in a courtroom in Portland, Oregon. They were not required to testify in a divorce trial because they ought to enjoy clergy privilege and should be exempted them from sharing conversations held in confidence with members of their community. So this is something that Rabbi Professor Elef was pointing out. Zev Elef, I think this is taken from his article or an interview with him. It wasn't quite clear who was interviewing him if he was answering these questions. So this was what would be considered a right-wing Orthodox community, he writes. It was reasonable to argue that despite Orthodoxy's position that women cannot be ordained rabbis, let's say, no women rabbis, right? That's an official position of the RCA, for example, which is connected to OU. Okay, the Kollel wives were in fact officially hired by the Kollel to minister to the community in vital ways that overlapped with the duties of the clergy, only men. And that's very important. Remember, what is in traditional Hebrew, a woman has whatever title her husband has, just in the feminine form. The rabbi's wife, the Rebbetzin, the Rabbanit, has to do the rabbi's job toward the women. Okay, women cannot go to the rabbi with their certain types of questions. They have to go through his wife. So they should have clergy exceptions, which is why I thought it was almost a joke. Why are they so big on what title to give to these women rabbis, women who could be a rabbi in all but name? Just marry a rabbi and do his job. You'll have the same responsibility. It is apparent that modernity has posed challenges and opportunities for Orthodox Jews to grapple with their own red lines and develop creative responses to how this community engages with their American environments. In some cases, change can be interpreted as a movement to the right. In others, it is altogether clear that change shifted things leftward. Okay, so I thought that's kind of interesting. Really, women have these roles. Every rabbi needs a decent rebbetzin if he really wants to serve a community. That's just how it goes. And it has always been that case. So we should have realized this. I'm not surprised at all. I'm just the only surprise is that it actually had to go to court to affirm such a thing or make people say it explicitly, and they realized, oh, it's been that way all along.